All right, here we go. Timer, and we're off. What's up, everyone? So today I am in Chihuahua, Mexico. And usually I travel the world alone, but the best piece of gear that I have to help capture my moment is a tripod, which helps you capture almost everything you want to do without anybody's help, such as taking a really fun picture here at the sign. Today, we're gonna go around this town. I'm gonna show you all the great sights there are in Chihuahua, Mexico. At the same time, I'm gonna show you why I take a tripod and why you should take a tripod on your next trip. Okay, so here I am, and I'm going to show you the tripod I'll be using today, because gear is a very important part of being able to capture your moment and your trip. This tripod is pretty sturdy. It's about 5 or 6 pounds. What I like about this one is actually it has like a fluid head, so you can actually like pan and swivel. This thing goes up and down as well. The benefit of having a better, more complex tripod is all the fun cinematic stuff that you can do. That's the gear. This is my camera I'll be using. I'll be using the GoPro. I'll be using the other Canon I have as well. I like to keep the weight down, so having a more sophisticated tripod adds about 1 pound or 2, but it's a little extra weight, so you gotta decide for yourself if it's the right tripod for you. So anyway, let's get going, let's enjoy the city. Okay, so one of my absolute favorite things to do in the entire world is make compilation videos when I travel. I did a selfie video all over the world for 3 years where I captured all these amazing scenic locations with a certain technique. First step is getting to the location I gotta get to, which is this. That's the technique I'm going to do for this entire city. Going from the very back, walking straight to the camera, I guarantee you the compilation video is going to be pretty cool. So another benefit of having a really sophisticated tripod is actually being able to have a quick release plate. So you can click a button, pull out the plate, hold the camera, do whatever you want, put it back on there, clicks in, snaps in, nice and secure. Currently I am in Plaza Mayor, which is right in the middle of historic downtown Chihuahua. And this beautiful statue here commemorates all of the settlers that helped make Chihuahua what it is today. I want to get a zoom shot, right? So if I handheld the camera, it'd be very difficult. It'd be very shaky. So with the tripod, I can actually just get a nice little shot for 5-10 seconds for B footage. I can also zoom into it. I can also get some details. It's not incredibly heavy. I can carry this with one hand, as you can see here, from location to location. So it's really not bad. Having a tripod is a really fun way of capturing a stationary object, a place, or a location that actually shows movement in a very unique way. All right, so I found my first complaint with this tripod is that when you put the legs in like this, the locks actually undo themselves, so the next time you bring it up, the leg actually can go overextend itself. And I walk with it, I've noticed, I just hit the side there, where it hits on the side. It's really easy to take the lock off. So again, I put the tripod down, there's a probability of it actually falling down because the locks are, you know, easily fall off. So no tripod is perfect, but you just need to find one that's right for you, because again, you're gonna find little nitpicky things like that you're not gonna like about any tripod. You know, my videos sometimes look really good, especially the cinematic ones I do. The fact is I suck at really filming well and stable shots, so don't judge me by what I'm about to do. So the next cool thing here is that we have a statue here, which is very nice. So if I want to capture a panning shot, this tripod can do this, which is really cool. Again, I'm not the best at doing this. You gotta do it a few times before you get it right. So anyway, it provides a fun way of capturing a statue from the bottom up. So this is not something you usually do with a tripod, but you can actually make a very sophisticated selfie pole by doing this. It looks absolutely silly if you do it, but if you want to capture really high quality selfies, this is a very fun way of doing it. But I wouldn't recommend it because I can feel the legs bending off the tripod, and it's not very secure for the camera, so it's really heavy too, so I'm not sure how long you could hold this. Anyway, you look like an absolute idiot to everybody else here, but it's a very high quality selfie. So today is October 31st, and I believe November 1st is Day of the Dead here in Mexico, called Dia de los Muertos. And there's a celebration going on here in historic downtown, which I accidentally walked into, but it looks really great. So the tripod can be used for capturing your epic selfie in a third-person perspective, which was really beautiful. And one of the great benefits of having a tripod around is that you can have a wonderful interview with these young ladies over here, all about this Day of the Dead celebration. ¿Verdad? Yay!
Bueno, el Día de los Muertos es una celebración mexicana. Hoy venimos caracterizadas de algo que llamamos catrinas. Antes se les llamaba calaveras garbanceras.
Es una celebración que pasa una vez al año,
Sí.
que celebra la gente que ya pasó a la próxima vida, ¿no?
Sí.
Of course, if you want to be absolutely silly, you can use a tripod to set it up and stick your head through one of these windows. One of the biggest things about video most people don't realize is that sound is one of the biggest things. So this area I'm in currently right now is, if you can hear me, if I talk a little louder, it sounds really deep and really rich and really beautiful. And that's something that you can't do when you're really holding a camera, because sometimes you rub the sound, you can't hear it well, you cover the microphone. So the thing with the tripod is that if you just hold it there and you leave the sound on, you can capture some really amazing sound that really adds to the video and the cinematic quality of your travel video. So if you want to capture really fun and unique angles, you can also use a tripod to do that. Yeah, this massive selfie pole is pretty fun. Makes things interesting. I get a pretty good compilation travel video this way. Can't capture it right now, but using a tripod you can get very long exposure shots, time lapse. You can get a lot of great night shots as well. I'll show you some footage right now of my previous trips to Mexico, where I've been able to capture some really amazing moments through using tripods. Alright, so another thing to try is that the tripod's pretty bottom heavy, so you can actually make like a very small glide cam by just holding the camera and walking straight if you use the weight to the bottom. In this case, I'm using the tripod to be a monopod and just capture a quick shot of this beautiful church you see over here. Yeah, one of the cooler things to do with tripods is filming yourself do handstands everywhere. Kids. You know, I wish I was a kid again. Look how much fun they're having. Man, look at that. Alright, so thanks for joining me. I hope you got some ideas on how to use your tripod in a very different, unique way, general way, whatever you want to do. But remember, figure out what tripod's best for you, because some are really heavy, some are really light, some have a lot more functions than another. But you know what? Doesn't matter what tripod you take on your next adventure, any tripod is a good tripod. So thanks for joining me. Be sure to subscribe. Click that subscribe button at the end of this video, and see ya next time.